So, in a previous video, I made about how this sprocket was had way too much play in the holes and it would move around. The stock one was fine, the Warp 9 one is fine. Now, when I had the AMXQ jack shaft, that was loose as well, the cog on that, and it was running out of true. So this is having the same effect basically. This is a milk racing, right? And I've just had this on the Warp 9 60 tooth and it wasn't doing this, right? So here we have chain slack. It's getting tighter and tighter. Tighter again. Now it's tight. Tight. Still tight. Still tight. Still tight. Loosen it up. There you go. Loose again. And that'll be it. Fully loose. That is because the sprockets have got bad tolerances. So I have to take that off now, because last time I left shit like that, fucked up my other motor. So yeah, that is a milk racing sprocket and has the same issues as the AMXQ stuff, where the tolerances are just too much, that they're not perfect and they're making stuff run out of true. All that transmits into your drivetrain and your bearings and then your motor, especially if you're running a chain. I've got a belt on there now, but even then it's still flopped me the motor, so I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, stay away from the milk racing as well. So finger tight, milk racing. Fucking joke, man. I just took it off the bike, right? Way too many companies putting out this kind of shit. It's ridiculous. I know everybody complains that I whinge, but when you pay, well, I didn't pay this off somebody else, but they paid decent money. Look at it. It's like a fucking big, fat, sweaty vagina and a tiny little finger. Right? You stick on the Warp 9. Snug. Fits. Doesn't fucking wobble around and shit. I haven't even put the bolts in it yet. Look at that. I can't move out around. Right, now Warp 9, I've always liked their stuff, but they're not fucking great neither, because, oh well, you can't see because I've tightened it up, but my fucking linkage, the bearings are going already in it, and it's had no use whatsoever. But yeah, so I'm not putting the 60 back on because I want to go for some speed, so I'm going to put the stock one on. And look at that, tight as fuck. Well, by the time I tighten that down, I mean, it's even tighter because it's powder coated, but yeah. Stock out fucking performs aftermarket expensive brands. The size of the holes in that tolerance. How come they can't make it fit the hub? Like, who measures the shit? Joke, trash that, useless. Wouldn't even use it on my kids' shit, just fuck it up. That much play, 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 that much play. All fairly even, unlike the other shit. Now, yeah. I've more trouble installing aftermarket parts from companies that seem to think they know what they're selling, and they're selling absolute junk. You think you're upgrading, but you're literally downgrading, because stock parts are better made and more precise than actual aftermarket ones on these.